Hi BookTube, it's Stephanie. So today I'm filming my Labyrinth TBR game for the month of July. Now in June I did a second round of the game. As for the first round, yes, I did finish Full Metal Alchemist 3-in-1 edition volume 2. A mouthful, but I did finish that one. Sure, it took like 2 weeks, but I have finished it. So I decided to play a second game because I felt like I had books to read, but I felt really lost because, yeah, I was finished. And I was correct because then I didn't pick anything up for like a week and a half until I started to listen to a Hercule Poirot novel. Then it got off and I started reading again. But the 4 books that I picked in that second video were these 4. And as for what I've read, I did read Arken, which was the one I was a little bit unsure about since the main character lost his mother relatively recently. As for the other ones, I never started Grave Importance. I have just read 1 chapter in the next Full Metal Alchemist, and I have actually read several of the stories here. When I started this month I had only read like 2 of the stories, so I have gotten a fair bit into it. So yeah, but since these were like an extra, I still have completed my TBR for the month of June. So as for some housekeeping, if we start with the star books, these are the ones. Oops, that's awkward. Here they are, and Fate of Fallen is the new one that I picked. As for these 2, I have not started them, and I have gotten, I swear that over 20 hours. Holy, it takes ages. I like it, but yeah, it's a lot. But I might finish this. Well, probably, because right now I have just over 3 hours left at the speed I'm listening to it, but it has been a struggle. Now, as for the next one, which is the series TBR, we have these 4 that are left because I did finish the Full Metal Alchemist, where that was here at the bottom. So we need to pick out a new one. And I use a spinny wheel to do this, and yeah, we'll see which one I get to. Come on. So the rules are that if I get a book that's the last in the series, and I've already put it on this list, then I need to, I can decide if I want to respin or if I want to pick what book I want to read, and then I have to pick it this video, and it has to be a part, I have to plan it to read it in July. I technically don't have to finish it in July, but that's kind of a, yeah, so I have that option. But yeah, let's see here. Oh, and if now that it hasn't happened yet, but if I, for instance, decide to DNF a series, I will just remove it from the spinny thing. But let's see here. There are some I don't want, but this is complicated. I've owned it way too long, so let's grab it. Here it is. I am at book number 3. I've owned this series for way too long, and that's why it's on here. So why haven't I continued? Now, I'm a vivid reader of fan fiction, and one of those fandoms that I haven't actually read anything from it recently, but one of those were Harry Potter, and I think it must be Harry Potter. And then it was like a crossover with Percy Jackson, and then I started Percy Jackson deep dive in that fandom, to read some fan fiction from here. So I'm like completely spoiled. Like, I know what will happen. I don't know in what order things will happen. I don't know things like that. But especially the first 2 books I'm like heavily spoiled for. So I think that was why I was a bit meh about them. Especially the second one, because I had forgotten some things that as soon as I read it I was like, oh right. Now this is technically not that long. I'm just gonna, it's the Red Pyramid. It's not that, oh, that's a Battle of the Labyrinth. It's just over 300 pages, so it's not that bad, but yeah, we'll see. There's a reason why I put it on that list, to try to get to it, because I haven't actually started that series. But here's the new pile of my series TBR. And now let's tilt you down and play a game. Okay, let's see here. So to pick out which color I'm going to play as, we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we are playing as color number 3, which is yellow. As for this game, the way it's played, at least in this case, is that I have 3 prompts that I need to collect. And as I'm traversing through the labyrinth, I will collect the prompts. But if I pass any other of these figures, I will collect them as well. And I have to move before I move, like that. Okay, the prompts I need to collect are a paranormal book, a favorite or a popular book, and a book from a subscription box or special edition. So I'm just gonna put all the other prompts right here and we will start playing the game. So the prompts I need to collect is over here, there, and there. So they're like in a small cluster right here. So what to do, what to start with. This is the tile I'm starting with. Let's go like let's go like that. I don't want that one, so I will, okay, collect you. Where are you? Do I want, yeah, let's just go over there. And then like that. I don't want to move. Wait. Yeah, actually, yes, I'm moving to that one. So that was roll the d8, which is a genre die, and this is graphic novel, comic, or manga. And then we are going to this way. So classic, and then we have the favorites. And then that one, straight piece, which means we can go like that. And then I'm gonna stay there and I'm gonna move like that to there. Big book, over 400 pages, recent purchase and translated from a language that's not Swedish or English. So those were the prompts. Let's go through them. So here we have the prompts. So the translated from a language not Swedish or English. Torn Purse, a recent purchase. A big book, over 400 pages. A paranormal book. A subscription box book or special edition book. A classic. A favorite or a popular book. A graphic novel, comic or manga. And then roll the D8. So the D8, where are you? There you are. Number 3, science non-fiction. So what that basically means is that I can't use Sapiens because that's historic non-fiction. So yeah, so those are the prompts. Okay, I'm a bit confounded about this one, but yeah, let's see what we will pick. So I am weirded out by this. I can't really say that like, here's the thing, if I hated this, I would not tell you that I was reading this. Like, I would just literally play another game, because I don't dislike the prompts. I feel like the books I picked should work. I'm just, yeah, I feel off, and obviously that happens, but as my rule goes, as long as I actually fulfill the prompt or the prompts, I have succeeded. So if I switch out the books, okay, that happened. So let's start with the book that has the most prompts assigned to it, at least right now. So we have not inspired by Western culture. Probably, I think so. Recent purchase, over 400 pages. It's popular and it's a manga. Full Metal Alchemist, 3-in-1 edition, volume 3, which contains volumes 7, 8, and 9 by Hiromu Arakawa. Yes, so this follows, well, these two brothers, the Elric brothers, who performed a ritual that went wrong, and they want to find out how to fix it. And then the political intrigues and things like that around it. This is so hard for me to explain, and yeah, but hey, here it is, and I do want to read it. Next we have science non-fiction, and for that I have Astrobiology by David C. Catling. Let's see, what's the English title? A very short introduction. Astrobiology, a very short introduction. And yeah, this is about a new realm of science, which is astrobiology, how life basically can evolve on different planets with different circumstances. For instance, here on Earth, the oxygen, water, etc. But we do have some species that basically go around these sulfur volcanoes. For instance, what would happen if an entire atmosphere was built based on that, and life forms managed to evolve there? So that's astrobiology, and yeah, I am looking forward to this one. I do have another one that's called astrozoology, I think. Okay, I can't see the difference. It's a very dark cover over there. But yeah, this came out before that one. That was why I picked this one. But yeah, I am interested in this subject and I am looking forward to it. Then we have classic and paranormal, and that's only because of one character in this story, and that is probably Joaquin Sleep, Uncle Scrooge's Life. If you know this, where is she? Here she is. She is part of this, and she's a witch, ergo accounted for the paranormal one. Yeah, I am enjoying this, and I probably won't finish it today because it's a couple of hours before midnight and then it's a new month. So yeah, let's put this on the TBR to finish it. Don Rosa is one of my favorite artists when it comes to the Donald Duck verse. I don't know what to say, but yeah, I'm looking forward to finish that one up. Then we have the hardest prompts, and we'll see. This is the one that I'm like, this might change completely, and that is a subscription box book and a mystery. And the one that I picked out because it's actually a book that came out this year is Voyage of the Damned by Frances White, and I do love the cover. And this is about, well, if we do like this, it's a murder mystery on a boat in a fantasy land. So we have these heirs that are on this boat to travel to a mountain, and all these heirs have different powers except one, obviously. And someone gets murdered, and then this person who don't have any powers try to solve the murder. So I am intrigued by this. It's just really thick, so that's also why I'm like, we'll see. I do like the different kind of, so we do have the map of the boat, and then we also have some shields, and also I think, where is it? Yeah, and then like a map, the United Empire of Concordia. So yeah, so we have a bunch of extra materials which would work for the Auslands Fantasy one. So yeah, I might pick this one up because like fantasy, mystery, I am into mystery right now, so this would be a good one to pick up. So these are the 4 books that I have picked for my TBR game, but as I said, I am allowed to switch out. As long as I fulfill a prompt, it will count. And obviously we do have some prompts, for instance, if we just go by these books, the comics one, well, I did pick it for Full Metal Alchemist, but if I finish this one first, I will have fulfilled the prompt. And then the same thing with Popular, same thing there. And then obviously, yeah, I mean, I can go with whichever. And I can also read or finish something else, basically. But if we put all the books in a pile, so here are all the books for my TBR game, and then if we add in on the star books, with the star books, it looks like this. I am looking forward to get rid of Sapiens, I can tell you that. Yeah, and then if we put all the sequels, yeah, you can see it. Yeah, okay. Just lift it, Stephanie. You can do it. Here they are. I caught it with my back. But yeah, will I finish all of these? No. Should I, if nothing else, at least focus on those top 9 books, because those are the ones that keep on being repeated because I have not read them. Probably. Will I do it? I have no idea. I am still happy that I at least finished 1 star book, and I am almost finished with Sapiens, and I would be surprised if I didn't manage to finish that one up the next coming week because I'm going back to work. But yeah, what are your reading plans for July? Are you participating in any readathons? I'm not, but someone, and I will link the video down below, posted the hardest reading challenge. And it's hard. One of them is that you should spell your entire name with book titles, and you can't double up on them. So even if I had, like for instance, my first name is Stephanie, I have 2 E's in that, I can't use the same book for those 2 E's. My mom wanted to give all her children 4 names because she just thought the names were pretty. And then we have my last name. That's 37 letters. And I can't double up on any of those. I can't double up for some of the other prompts. But just that, like, So I'm gonna see if I can get a bingo with that one. It would be fun, and I will probably say that I will start the 1st of July because, yeah. But I might change my mind and actually start, you know, on the weekend, which technically would probably be a smarter thing. But yeah, what are you reading for July? Please tell me down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye!